Here's Willis to the air. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Right back to Pacheco.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. The defense is energized with that stop.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see him make a play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll throw on 1st. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Texans are on the move here. Second and 6 coming up here. Kamara gets it off the option. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
These big D tackles in this league, they love middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To the air, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Finds Diablo there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 3-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing is Willis. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. It's Pacheco again. Across the 45 and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Pacheco hauls it in. On the move, past the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give right side, here's Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, the quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Willis to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win. On to this lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Willis. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Looking to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the 1st.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw. Pass is caught at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by 4. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
The Texans going to line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Yeah.